Hello and welcome back to Football Manager 2020 with Southport in League 1. We are midway through October and we are still up the right end of the table. We've played 17 games, we've played quite a few games more than some of the teams around us. We are still in 4th place, 30 points on the board. In between episodes, we've not been scoring many goals at all. We did start off with a 2-1 victory against Coventry. Valadres with a goal from the penalty spot. Leonardo Mercado also getting on the score sheet. Coventry's goal came from the penalty spot as well. And then 3 games in a row without scoring. Against Colchester, a 1-0 defeat. A 92nd minute winner for Colchester. Then 2 0-0 draws against Wigan and Shrewsbury. And then Manchester City in the Leasing.com Trophy North Group G, whatever it is Group G. It was a 2-2 draw here. And the reason why it was a 2-2 draw here is because I changed the formation a bit. We went to the formation that I played for Newcastle. Yes, we still technically lost and we did concede 2 goals, but we're playing against Manchester City, who I assume, I didn't really have a look at their players. Yeah, they're good. They're definitely good at football. So yes, in this episode, which is going to be up against Walsall and Wycombe, who are 5th and 6th place in the table, we are probably going to be playing with that Newcastle formation. It's a good formation. It does seem to score us a lot of goals. Or at the very least, scored my Newcastle team a lot of goals, and hopefully it's going to do the same for Southport. So Walsall were a team that came up with us last season, weren't they? Yes, they finished 2nd place. They were chasing us most of the way along with Doncaster. They have started similarly to us. They're doing alright. They played 15 games, 8 wins, 4 draws, 3 defeats. We've just got 2 additional draws in there, and they were both 0-0s, weren't they? So with this new formation, we do have a little bit of a problem. We don't own any wingers. I've never bought wingers on this version of Football Manager as far as I'm aware. Actually, no, that's a lie. For Newcastle, I definitely have. But yeah, we don't have any wingers at the moment for Southport, so we're going to have to make do with 2 strikers on the wings. It's going to be Terrazaz in goal, Godwin Asia, Paul Leal, Morgan Feeney, and Fred Langton as that back 4. The deep-lying playmaker is going to be Jose Luis Perez with Luis Valadres and Will Smallbone in the middle of the pitch. Valadres is probably our best Carrilero. No one ever seems to be good as a Carrilero. Smallbone, obviously, he's been playing as an attacking midfielder. He's going to try his luck as a box-to-box because realistically that would probably be somebody like Perez who would normally play there. And we don't have any defensive midfielders. Perez is probably the best. Morten Jessen is actually probably the second best. The wingers will be Leonardo Mercado and Downey as the right and left-sided wingers. Cybulski will be the striker. On the bench, we do have Unlandulu, who I think can probably make do as an attacking midfielder on the left. Lelico also can probably do that job as well, so we do have some options. In fact, everyone... So, Flaherty, Obita, Unlandulu and Lelico can all play on the left. Unlandulu can also kind of play on the right, so yeah, you might need to come on. Walsall then playing a 4-4-2, and Walsall are a team that apparently we have never beaten. So there's always today, isn't there? Come on, team. Let's actually beat Walsall. We topped them in the league and still didn't manage to beat them at all. 10 minutes in, and so far nothing has happened. Walsall have had the first shot, but it didn't actually come from a highlight at all. This better not be another 0-0 draw. We're 25 minutes in without a single highlight. 3 shots on target, 3 shots apiece now. 2 on target for Walsall. Still no highlights, just 10 minutes left to play of the first half. Nothing. Literally nothing. No highlights whatsoever. What is going on? We've had 5 shots, none of them on target. They've had 5 and 3 on target. Nothing is happening. My assistant manager, Stuart Pearce, says encourage. I say no, shout. Shout at them. So our attacking... 3 attacking players and Smallbone, who I guess you would consider as attacking as he's a box-to-box. All on 6.5s or 6.4s. Defensively, we're doing okay. Cybulski's coming off. Lelico is going to come on. That's probably a big risk because Cybulski is our top goal scorer. Let's give him a demand more. We do have a highlight, which is interesting. Langton with it to Smallbone. Plays the ball across. Lakin gets it clear. Moss heads it forward. Godwin Asia collects it, who I realised in between episodes, he is playing way, way above what his ability actually is. He is not good, but for some reason performs well. Downey has it now. Lelico's in front. Tries to get past Kinsella. Smallbone has it. Back to Perez. Tries to dink it over. Valadres has got a Godwin Asia on the right. Is he going to cross it? Plays it back to the Honduran. Now Asia once again. Lots of people in the box. Lelico is one of them. And the Brazilian's headed effort is over the bar. First highlight of the match. Took 55 minutes to get here, and we still can't get a shot on target. Kinsella with a throw to Bates. Is this going to be a chance for Walsall? O'Shea can get it forward. Downey heads it down, though. Now Perez to Lelico. In the centre circle is the Honduran Veladrez. It's going to run forward. Plays it on the ground to Mercado on the right-hand side. It was a terrible effort from the Uruguayan and an easy save, but it was a shot on target. Throw for Asia, 65 minutes on the clock. Lelico back to the throw and take a Godwin. Asia tries to cross it, can't manage it. Perez has it, loses out, and now Lakin can clear it upfield, only as far as the Mexican Paul Leal, who can dink it over. Godwin Asia heads down, Mercado controls it, tries to cross it, can't manage it. Asia has it now, he's been tackled, loses out, the ball is cleared upfield. Please get there. This Perez does manage to get there. Let's get the ball back up into the Walsall half, please. That is the opposite. That is literally the opposite of what we needed to do. And Charlie Brown has put Walsall 1-0 up. That came from a highlight that really should have gone our way. And then Leal just dawdles on the ball, gets tackled by Charlie Brown. We're 1-0 down. I mean, what do we even do? Blackett-Taylor has a throw. We've got 20 minutes. Kinsella loses out to Downey. No, he doesn't. Keeps hold of the ball. Blackett-Taylor has lots of space. Runs into the area. Crosses in. Back post is lacking. And we're 2-0 down against Walsall. We haven't scored a goal in the league for 4 matches now. 4 matches. Right, Downey's coming off. And Ndulu is going to come on. Langton also coming off. Apparently Langton's playing badly. I don't know what he's done. That was Jordan Obita coming on, by the way. He's just come back from an injury. We need to do a show some passion. If we lose, it's not the end of the world, but let's have a bit of fight. Let's get a goal. Blackett-Taylor with a free kick. It's almost in. It's going to go in. It isn't in. Leal gets it clear. Blackett-Taylor has the ball again, though. Mercado with a great tackle. Questionable whether he should have been doing it at all. Lakin has it. Tries to cross it in. Blackett-Taylor's not going to keep the ball in play. It's going to be a throw for Walsall. 5 minutes to play, which we're not going to see. It is going to be a 2-0 defeat at home against a team who we still haven't managed to beat. How can we not beat Walsall? Are they really that good? Time for an angry shout. I mean, it's getting to the point where everyone's getting angry shouts, like constantly after every match. Lelico, 6.5. Cybulski got a 6.4 before being subbed at half-time. I need to remember that we have just been promoted to this league. We shouldn't be this high up. We really should not be this high up. A couple of defeats, we're only going to drop down maybe as low as, 7th place? If we don't get playoffs, that's actually okay. I'm fine with not getting playoffs in the first season. I either want to go up fully in first and second, or let's just not get playoffs. Let's just finish top half. Goalless Cybulski worries Southport. He hasn't scored in 10 matches. 10 matches! This is ridiculous. I mean, the last time he scored, it was a hat-trick against Mansfield. And then Ipswich, Fleetwood, Luton, Rochdale, Coventry, Colchester, Wigan, Shrewsbury, Manchester City under-23s and Walsall. He's just not doing it anymore. Well, we have Walsall in just 4 days' time, so we're going to give you lot, not Dan, you lot are going to give yourself a little bit of a rest, just so hopefully you can be back to full fitness by the time we play Wycombe. I think I said Walsall in 4 days. It's Wycombe in 4 days. Match number 2 of the episode then, up against Wycombe Wanderers away from home, who are managed by former Huddersfield and Borussia Dortmund 2 manager Jan Seiwert. Is he actually there in real life? No, 2020. I imagine he probably isn't there in real life. The starting lineup for the Wycombe game then. In goal is going to be Terezes, it is going to be Godwin Asia, Morten Jessen, Tim Clark and Jordan Obita as the back 4 today. Jose Luis, is it Jose Luis? It is Jose Luis Perez, Luis Veladrez and Antonio Jesus Garcia. I'm never going to get them right. Never going to get them right. Those are going to be the midfield trio with Will Smallbone trying his luck as an inverted forward or inside forward on the right-hand side. Downey on the left-hand side and Dan Unundulu is going to be the striker. On the bench we do have a couple of big-name players. Bartosz Cybulski obviously one of them. He is in very bad form as we've just mentioned. So hopefully he might come off the bench at some point and score himself a goal. That would be lovely. I completely forgot to mention that Mercado is out for a while. He's done, I can't remember what it was, something to do with his neck. So he's injured for, I think, 6 weeks, which isn't good. Right, I would just love to have some highlights in the first half. Starting well, 4 minutes 20 seconds on the clock. Perez heads down to Veladrez. He's got Smallbone in front of him, a bit of space, tries to find Downey for some reason, does so. Downey goes for goal, and Andrew Downey gets his 4th goal of the season. His 3rd for Southport, because I think technically he scored one for Reading in maybe the Carabao Cup. We're 1-0 up against Wycombe. Good, we've scored a goal. And we've moved up into 3rd place, apparently. The promotion spots in this league are extremely tight at the moment. 33 down to 27 is 3rd through to 6th. Perez has the ball to the goal scorer Downey on the halfway line. He's just going to run forward. He's got Unlandulu in front of him. He gets tackled, but Unlandulu has it. He holds up the play. Lots of players have gone in front of him. Godwin Asia now has it. He's gone for a long-range effort, and Allsop holds onto it. Is that the former Bournemouth? Is he Bournemouth or maybe Portsmouth? He's definitely a former Southern goalkeeper. Kicks it upfield, a header back from Torre. Corrigan back to Fullstone. Is this actually, like, the first chance from Asia wasn't the highlight, was it? Perez tries to find Downey, does so. That is a wonderful ball and a wonderful bit of control. Crosses in, Veladres on the head, and the Hondurans' headed effort is just wide of the post. Well, the first half has been a lot more exciting in this match than it was in the Walsall game, hasn't it? We've got 5 minutes to play. It's looking like we're going to be 1-0 up at half-time unless something happens, which it didn't. So yes, it is 1-0 at half-time. Andrew Downey with the only goal of the game. Still not having a huge amount of chances, but at least we've scored a goal. Garcia's on a 6.5. I don't know what he's done to get a 6.5. We're going to keep him on for the moment, but I think he will be coming off. Not quite sure who for, though. One of these days, I'm actually going to sort out my subs bench, because I don't know who half the players are at the moment on there. Clark has it, plays the ball upfield. Unlandulu, lovely control from the Southampton man, or former Southampton man. We own him. Downey into the area on the volley. What a finish that is from Andrew Downey. Gets his 2nd goal of the game. Jose Luis Perez with the assist. 2-0 up against Wycombe. Probably Perez is going to be staying on now. Wait, Perez is he's the deep line playmaker, isn't he? Yes, he was going to stay on anyway. Right, we're going to do Garcia off. Reyes. That's who we're thinking of. Carolero. Are you the Carolero that we've always wanted? Is this what we need to do? Diego Reyes. Is this his debut as well? It's not his debut. He's come off the bench once. But the Mexican Reyes is going to come on for the Uruguayan. There you go. We've got lots of Southern Americans in our central midfield. So yes, it's going to be Reyes on for Garcia. I'm thinking Cebulski will be coming on probably around 70 minutes. Which I suspect there's probably not going to be any highlights between now. Oh, Kiefer Moore's just come on. Kiefer Moore's just come on for Wycombe. Watch him score a worldie. Well, he's not done it yet. Unlandulu's coming off. Cebulski is coming on. We've got one more sub, which I'm thinking... What am I thinking? Obita for Spadera, because Obita's looking tired. That could have been a terrible decision, but we've gone for it. Into the final 10 minutes. Let's give them a demand more. I just want that Cebulski goal now. Just want that Bartosz Cebulski goal, get his confidence back. Or we're not going to have any highlights in the second half. Okay, fair enough. We got a goal. That's all we needed. Actually, we got 2 goals, didn't we? 2-0 then against Wycombe. 3 points in the bag. I'll take it. Wasn't the most convincing performance, but I'll definitely take it. And that victory moves us up into 3rd place in the table, but the 2 teams below us have 3 games in hand on us. Derby, who are 1 place ahead of us, have 4 games in hand on us. This is literally the opposite to what we were last season, isn't it? This is literally the opposite. Coventry down in 22nd have got 5 games in hand on us. How have they got 5 games in hand? That is going to do it then for this episode. Next episode, what are we going to do? Where are we going to go? It's going to be somewhere in November. It might be Accrington and Coventry, you know? It might be a couple of possibly easier games. Or maybe we just do Coventry Fleetwood. Maybe we do that. Maybe we straddle November and December. Thank you very much for watching this episode of Football Manager 2020 with Southport. If you did enjoy, do please remember to leave a like. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button. I will be back next time with more Football Manager.